Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is 12:45 on Thursday, so we're going live with our questions. We have a few questions to get through today. We're gonna have a question about a gallbladder. We've got some questions about choosing the right doctor when you have an illness. But very first thing I want to talk about is this awesome, really exciting event we've got coming up at the Tarrant Area Food Bank. We're so excited to be partnering with them and working with them in this little project we're doing to educate. They are a phenomenal organization. I was just reading over their mission statement and I love it. I'm going to read it to you. It's empowering communities to eliminate hunger by providing food, education, and resources through innovation and collaboration. I love that about them. So really excited to have Strong and Health be coming in to do part of the innovative and collaborative education series. On the 27th of October at 11 a.m. we are doing a cooking class. It is going to be so much fun. We're doing 3 different things. We're doing a very famous lentil soup that we have done here many times, our very famous chocolate avocado pudding, and another surprise dish that we'll be doing at the event at 11 o'clock. There are only 50 seats available. So for those of you who are interested in doing this event, we do need to know if you're going to come. We are going to probably be setting up an event, but in the meantime, between now and then, if you really want to make sure that you can go, call us up. We've had these cool little golden tickets created. So anybody who has a golden ticket will get put on the list, and there'll be someone who is the lucky finder of this ticket to be able to attend this event. And we're going to be doing sampling of those foods. We're going to be having some other drinks and things like that are all going to be very healthy, and it's all to educate people and help them. When November comes, every year, Strong and Health really challenges everybody out there to commit to being as healthy as you can in the shortest period of time. What that means is we find that there's this beautiful little window of time right after Halloween and right up to Thanksgiving where you have at least 3 weeks every year, and this year is exactly 3 weeks, exactly 21 days that you can commit to whatever that means to you. Just increasing your fiber, or reducing your sugar, or going hard and going home in the way that we do it here, and we do what we call a reboot. We want to encourage everyone to just take that time to focus on improving your health in the best way possible. We have all kinds of ideas and ways that we can inspire you and include you to do that. And one of the best ways to get people kicked off in doing this is going to be this cooking class. We want people to come and find things that they can do, that they can prepare, that will make it as easy as possible to get through this event. And honestly, this is, again, one of the foundations of what we have done here at Strong and Health is helping people have an experience with food, have an experience changing their lifestyle and understanding how great of an impact it can have on them in a very short period of time. And not just in one area. There are people who are experiencing migraines due to the foods that they're eating, and when they go through this process and eliminate things, they are not having them anymore. And all kinds of different digestive problems and skin problems, and you name it. And this is the way we look at this, is just removing as many possible things that could be contributing to the problem in this time and getting a really clear understanding of what the true underlying problem could be that's keeping you from being the healthiest, most energetic, happiest version of yourself. So really want to encourage people to start thinking about this. It's 21 days from today. So we are starting a 21-day countdown. And what we're going to be doing is giving you a little bit of inspiration every day as to why we are doing this 21-day reboot. And I think everybody here is going to be doing it. We're going to be doing every year we could try to make it a little bit more, fun, a little better, a little easier, and a little more educated. Right now, we are talking this month about fiber, so much so that there was a post that I did earlier that is super important for people to understand. We're always looking at the essential things that are missing from people's lives and making sure that they're in the equation first before we start chasing after all these crazy symptoms and trying to just deal with the symptoms. Maybe you just don't have enough fiber. And super important for people to understand this. When you look at the USDA 100% of fiber, it is not 40 grams of fiber. It's not even 30 grams of fiber. It's a little bit less than that. However, the nutritionfacts.org video that we showed, reducing the risk of breast cancer down to almost 0 at 40 grams of fiber a day, is huge to pay attention to. And I think it's really important that we just are cognizant of how much fiber is coming in. So many people, I'm looking at their diaries when they're coming in, and they're getting way less than 10 to 15 grams of fiber every day. And it's not just about your bowels moving, it's about so many other aspects of it. People taking probiotics, if you're not getting enough fiber in your diet, it's not going to help keep those probiotics alive. You're going to have to keep taking those probiotics. People with estrogen problems, you heard Dr. Kelsey talk about that on Tuesday. One of the main things that's going to be happening is helping remove that excess estrogen from your body by having ample amounts of fiber in your diet. And we try to make it as simple as possible. As I said in the post earlier, 1 cup of black beans, 1 cup of avocado, you're at 40 grams for the day. And you're also hitting your magnesium and your potassium. Remember, whole, real foods can make a massive difference in your life. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be difficult. And we're here to help guide you and help you find the easiest ways to satisfy all of those essentials that have to be in there, like fiber. So we're going to be talking a lot about that this month. And really continuing to encourage you all to just think about what that means to you. What can you do in November to help get yourself becoming as healthy as possible before we get into the holidays? And most people are going to be thinking about their health from then until the end of the year. So we want to get you as healthy as possible right before then so that you kind of hit a little bit of a balance. And then if you want to join us in January, we'll do it again in January because that's the way we do it around here. Okay, so the Tarrant Area Food Bank Week are so grateful for the opportunity. It is a beautiful facility. It is a wonderful mission. They're doing great things for all kinds of people. October 27th, if you want to go and if you want to join us, call us up, reserve your golden ticket, and we'll make sure that you have a seat so that you can come and enjoy these awesome dishes with us and enjoy a really fun cooking class. We've got some other surprises brewing at that event at 11 o'clock on the 27th. So put that on your calendar or tell somebody that you think needs to be inspired. It's a free event. You can show up. You just have to reserve your seat so we know if you're going to be there or not, because we're probably going to have a little bit of a waiting list at this event. Okay, gallbladder. We have a phone call question about a husband is having his gallbladder taken out on Monday, wants to know if there's anything that we can do to help. Now, I could talk for a very long time about this, but one thing anybody has questions about ever, very small, very thin book, very quick read, Gallbladder Matters. We always keep a stack of these in the office. Oftentimes, you'll see me loaning it out to anybody who has a question if they'll bring it back and read it, or they can purchase them if they want. It is so important that we understand why we have these organs in our body and what are the long-term effects of having an organ removed. The association with all kinds of problems. It could be thyroid problems, colon problems, associated with the removal of gallbladder down the road are not a joke. There are actually real things that happen. So we want people to understand, first of all, why did your body get to the place where you have to have that gallbladder removed? And honestly, I would really read up on an article that I should actually post a little below from Johns Hopkins University about whether or not it is absolutely necessary to get that removed. Get a second opinion, read that article, and I don't want to stop anybody from doing it, but I want you to be educated on it. If you do wind up doing it, I want you to understand what is going to happen down the road and what can you do to keep your gallbladder healthy. This book is one of the best places to start, and there are definitely foods, as you'll see right on here, he's eating beets and beet greens that we talk about all the time that are going to be helpful for that. So educate yourself on that. I will put that link below so you can understand the options, but also going forward, if you have more questions about that, we'd be happy to answer them. But start by educating yourself with a very simple little book first, okay? And finally, we're getting a lot of people who are telling us stories about how they're afraid to talk to their doctor. They are afraid to ask them questions and afraid to ask them for clarification or give them support in what they're trying to understand. And that to me is really concerning. And I really just want to continue to encourage everybody out there, if that's the case, then maybe you should be looking for a different healthcare provider. I honestly think that anybody going to get help with their health, no matter what category of health it should be, that should be a partner. That should be somebody who's actually really, truly concerned for you and wanting you to get better and willing to listen to you and treat you like a human, not just somebody who they're going to dismiss if you don't listen to them. I understand that sometimes it can be frustrating and there is compliance concerns with a lot of doctors out there, but they are there for you. They are there to help you, and if you do not feel like they're listening to you, you don't feel like they're helping you, there are many other practitioners out there who will. So don't feel like you have to accept that. And if you are having fear about talking to your doctor, that is probably a huge sign that is probably not the right doctor for you, and I want you to think about talking to some others and getting some other options, because there are healthcare practitioners out there in every category of health who really care and really want to help you. So make sure that if you're feeling that fear, you are gonna go somewhere else where you do not have to have that fear, because you have to feel comfortable about it. You have to have confidence that this person cares about you and really has your best interests at heart. Otherwise, it's not gonna get the best result overall. So really take the time, find someone who you know cares about you to work with you on your health. Okay guys, I don't want to keep it too much longer, so thank you so much for watching. If you have anybody out there who's interested in the area coming to our cooking class on the 27th, please share this video. You can call our office. The number is, we'll put it below, 682-518-3070, and you can call and reserve your tickets. We only have 50 spaces available, so please, if you are interested or if you know somebody who you think would really benefit from that, who really needs to know some simple ways that they can prepare some foods that will be nourishing and healthful, giving them all the fiber that they need, have them call and reserve their ticket, and we'll be happy to do that. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully we'll see you very soon.